up, guys? Yet another cool build to show off. This will be probably in the waffle I do here tonight. On the build page, we have a lasered and dual cerakoted Spider-Man build. Did everything in red and black. Did a black case, black crown. Got a little bit of red edging on there with the chest piece logo. Did a red sword handset in there. Dual cerakote on this bezel. Dual cerakote on the caseback. Did a solid caseback in there. Dual on the shark mesh hybrid band. And dual here on the clasp. So that is the build, and it could be going to you. Bezel on this will turn left, it'll turn right. It's held on with a tension ring. Actually, let's show off some of the limb on this. So that is how we loomed it. Automatic mechanical, so you can wind it, you can wear it, you can put it in a wash winder. But if it's dead or you're not going to be very active, make sure you wind it just a little bit before you put it on, so you make sure you keep time throughout the day. That mixed with your rotor movement. How you do that is you back the crown off the threads until you hear it and feel it clicking. Feel a little bit of play there, you'll know you're off the threads. A wind is a turn down. Turning it towards you doesn't do anything, but it's a lot easier to keep your finger spacing and just go back and forth. You can do this if you want. I just end up starting to wind, rethread it, so I don't do it like that. When you're happy with your winding, pull it to the one and only click, and you can now set your time. It does not have a hacking movement, so it's going to keep going, and it also has a wobble crown that deflects lateral pressure from going into the stem and into the movement. So when you're pushing and prying on it, you're not putting any adverse pressure on that movement. So if you just pull it slightly out, you won't even really feel that. Okay, Google, what time is it? Okay, Google, what time is it?
It's 12:53 p.m.
Google had to think about it. When you're good, take it out of your time setting by tapping it over, get it into not really wind setting. You can't go from setting the time to winding it, but you just got to get it out of that, reset that clutch back in there. But that is the build. Thought it came out pretty awesome. As with every build, it's going to come with matching beads. Entirely up to you how cool you are wearing your beads. Not quite a dial matching box. I originally was trying to do this on the dial, and that posed way harder. So this was the initial thought, but I think it goes with it nicely. This build would come with watch cleaner. This is good on all glass and metal parts. So this watch as a whole, non-streaking, non-toxic, non-residue. And some fine scratch remover. This is for your acrylic glass. You can scratch it if you do. Put a tiny bit of this on it, or something like polywatch. It's basically the same thing. And then buff it using your included microfiber. Go up and down if the scratch is left and right. Just fill that scratch in and polish it out. Now, if you scratch your Cerakote, that's a little different. It's just like your car. If you scratch off some of your clear coat, you can get some of that back. You can use some gun oil with this and get that back. If you scratch down into it, you're going to get down into silver. So if you do that, I would then scuff it up in a few other spots and just get some of that silver brought out. So it's not that silver won't go with it. It's just if you do that, to fix it, you got to recirculate the whole thing. So it becomes a big deal. But that is the build. If it's going to you, congrats. Thank you so much for your support, and I hope you love the watch. If you want me to build you something custom and unique, reach out. I'll see what I can do. And if you want to continue to see videos like this, like and subscribe, because I put them up all the time. Thanks, guys.